Whoa. Rock the boat, take flip-flops. Had the Benz lot. Niggas tryna get hot. Bitch, I been hot. Call me lacking, he ain't saying shots. Too bad I didn't die. Shoot up, take this Ricky off. Bitch, I been fly. Walk around with a 50 ball. 50. D&D, ignore these bitches call. Nigga dissing, I ignore him, cause I know these niggas fall. Such and such, no kill your homie, nigga, you ain't spin it all. War ready, I spin it all. I'm shopping, bitch, I'm finna ball. Ricky Boots got me feeling tall. Yeah,
how you start off
I'm in Louis, ran up on me while I'm shopping, man, down in the mall.
Ass gas.
Oh man,
ass gas.
That's how you start off an episode, man. You gotta get the juices flowing. Yeah, man. You're...
I guess. I don't know. It's okay.
You can always tell when I pick the music, though. What's up with y'all guys, though? How y'all feeling, man?
Skitty.
How you feeling, Black?
You feeling great?
You're feeling great?
I guess. Feeling all right, actually.
How's life been treating you with this new fame of yours?
Black and
no
darker
new
as
fame.
ever.
You gotta have some new fame. You've been acting real weird on it. I mean,
For sure.
How?
Bro,
I used the wrong word. I didn't mean to say weird, but you've been acting real different.
Did you
You
hear?
ain't liking my tweets.
Oh, shit. Nah.
Did you hear the voice clip? Somebody something?
Nah,
A
what they
fan something?
I mean, you mean?
some
I
fan
could
sent you a
play it.
clip.
I could
Yeah.
play it.
What they
man.
say? Is it something crazy?
Not something lit. Like, of course, it's gonna be something lit with me. It's just people showing their fucking appreciation to the kid.
Real shit, bro. Like, call me, nigga. You got my number. Hopefully, bitch ass nigga. I don't know. You probably deleted my June. But yeah, bro, hit me, bro, because, bro, and another thing too, nigga. You top 5 funniest in the city, but you can't even tell when you in that joint. Why you not like laughing and shit and fucking joking and shit, nigga? You
Shy.
funny as fuck, nigga. You can't. What the fuck is going on?
All right, yeah.
You know, I just got, you
man.
know,
Ain't trying to
shout
tell you to
out
turn
to
up.
my niggas out there.
Told you to turn up out here. I respect
745, let's go.
That's
Yeah,
what's up.
Jay Darkness.
Yeah, niggas.
There they go.
You're getting too yeah, you're
Little-
getting too
a
famous.
little
for me.
colorism.
But yeah, what's up with you, Charles, man?
Hitting these comedy streets, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting ready for this show this weekend.
Nigga, you ain't doing none of that stuff.
Who ain't?
I'm saying, no, I'm joshing.
Let's
But-
go.
What's up with you though?
Okay.
Yeah,
No new updates, man.
no new updates.
Yeah,
You
just
not
living
working
that
on nothing.
living that single life, just trying to find love in this illustrious town.
Whoa. Whoa.
With the Max B
Hey,
braids.
nah, I'm not doing that. Nah, I just be working and stuff, yo. I be working and I be mad tired. I be too tired for things. Going to the gym and all that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
Yeah.
look
man.
like you lost a couple.
I mean, like 3 pounds.
That Ozempic doing work.
I'm gonna let you slide, but all right, but yeah.
B-roll.
All right, let's get into some things though, man. Joe Budden said that him saying that his mixtape discography is better than Lil Wayne's is basically in your minds saying that he has the best mixtape discography, right?
Blasphemy.
Yeah, don't put words like that in my mouth. I never say that ever. Ever in
Blasphemy.
my fucking life.
You don't
But
think that Lil Wayne has the best mixtape discography?
No. I think Lil Wayne has the best mixtape discography, way more than Joe Budden.
But that's what I'm saying. So if like Joe Budden saying that his mixtape discography is better than Lil Wayne's, in your mind, he's saying that he has the best mixtape discography, right?
What, that Lil Wayne does?
That Joe Budden does. Like,
So Joe Budden saying that he's better than Lil Wayne.
He's
He's him saying
saying
that
he's
he's the number one
Yeah.
mixtape artist, which is blasphemy. He's not even in the top 10.
he's not even in the top 10.
No way.
That's crazy because that's not true.
No way he's in the top 10. Ever.
I don't know. I think it's tough though. Joe Budden does have a crazy mixtape discography. Like he does.
He
He's
has
not no slouch.
He has a cult following,
He
but
definitely has a cult
but
following.
that doesn't mean that
I think Joe Budden is very, very underappreciated. I think for what he did for the game and how he opened that door for people to talk about their feelings. And I mean, I'm always big on that.
it's cool. But
He inspired.
Styles P did the same thing, but better. Just more lit.
How?
Everybody I know that was a Joe Budden fan back in the day listen to Styles P too, and Styles P at least got his shit to pop more. I think Joe Budden's just I don't know. He's an average artist, man. Even mixtape wise, if that was your vibe, if you like super emo and talking about that, I don't know. I feel like he came along when things were like changing a lot. Like it was more about like party music, mixtape wise.
With Joe Budden,
like when he was kind of in his prime.
I think you're right about that, but that doesn't really have too much to do with his mixtape discography. Like all
means it's trash. I mean, it's not trash, but it's like a niche product.
I think when I was in school, I think mood music was probably the biggest mixtape series, and it wasn't no little thing.
You know, Lil Wayne
came
exists.
out after his stuff was coming out after.
What, drought?
Like the dedications and the droughts were like after Joe Budden already started that mood music trend.
I mean,
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess like all I know is you could name a Joe Budden mixtape.
It's just mood. It's just mood music 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seriously, that's all we're gonna like that we know personally off the top.
I can name 6 mixtapes better than mood music 1 through 6. Then
I don't think every Lil Wayne mixtape is fire though, and I'm not sure.
I wasn't going to name.
I'm not sure if Lil Wayne even has the best mixtape discography because
what?
Arguably, Fabulous has the best mixtape discography. To me personally, I think that Fabulous's Soul Tape collection, his Gangsta Girls, There Is No Competitions, all of that. I mean, I think that's a little bit better than Lil Wayne just doing his
I think
the rambling on different beats and just he was killing it. Lil Wayne was snapping, but he was just getting.
He just said rambling on.
I didn't mean it like
that. We are crazy.
Listen,
I didn't mean it like rambling.
This
he was
nigga
saying
Fab,
some crazy shit.
This nigga Fab had more of a consistent mixtape discography. Like it was always a certain level of hot. You was always gonna get what you was gonna get. He was gonna hop on beats. He was gonna give you bars. He was gonna bring on random dudes that all they do is that Freck Billionaire guy was gonna be on every mixtape.
West Philly Freck was fire.
It was cool, but all he did was give you punchlines. That shit got old.
Yeah,
but
rock the best.
That's a side part. Lil Wayne's highs were just so much higher than anything Fab came out with.
I
don't think internet.
I don't know.
Exactly. And then, but Lil Wayne had some lows. He had some super lows that like kind of ruined him for a little bit. A lot of people were saying that Wayne was trash about 2015, 2014, around there when he was really like, really getting blackballed. Yeah, right before the Carter 5 when he was really blackballed and Baby wasn't letting him drop anything. People were kind of saying he was falling off. I think it was around Dedication 4, maybe Dedication 4 or 5. But other than that, the lows, the highs were so high in some of the greatest mixtape music that we ever heard that I don't think it can be compared with anybody. I don't even think it's close, to be honest.
Dead ass.
I don't know, man. Like, just
I think it's like one, and then.
What do you mean?
Everybody else.
I don't know if I can say that. I don't know if I can just blindly throw out that all the Lil Wayne's mixtapes are better than Fabulous's Soul Tape series.
I didn't say that.
And his Gangsta Girls series, and his Low Soul Ways mixtape. Like,
what has Fab dropped that touched no ceilings?
I just named that his mixtape discography. I like all of them.
I'll say
no.
But I don't know if Lil Wayne's is the best.
What Fab mixtape has touched no ceilings?
The first of every series was up there.
Matter of fact, seriously,
better than no ceilings.
It wasn't better. There's nothing better than no ceilings.
And we're still sleeping too, because I'm not even sure if Fab even has the best mixtape series discography. It could be Wiz Khalifa. Like who's really fucking with it? Wiz Khalifa when it came to the mixtapes.
Jada.
Can you name a Jada Kiss mixtape right now?
I don't know the names of them.
Because you didn't care about them.
No. Because if we take back,
a Jada fan would have been like, a Jada fan would at least say consignment.
If we go back to what you said last pod, like I don't know names off the rip. I don't know pods. I don't know pods from.
I said I don't know the name of every song.
Yeah, I can't name a random mixtape.
Name one Jada Kiss mixtape. All I can say trying to say Jada Kiss is the mixtape god.
All I'm gonna say is he re-said one of his fucking mixtape songs in the battle versus Dipset, and that literally like shut the internet down. That's how good his song.
Because what mixtape does Jada Kiss have that's better than Flight School?
What? Flight School's not even a top. Come on, yo. Any of them.
Cushion OJ, Cabin Fever. What mixtape can you name?
You're not even naming like I can't go off top of Jadakiss mixtapes, but Jadakiss fucking his mixtape discography is up there or better than.
I'm not saying any of these people are better rappers than Jadakiss.
Mixtape discography is up there, bro.
Gucci Mane has a strong, but I don't think that is stronger than Wiz Khalifa's.
Bro,
has to be.
I don't think it's stronger than Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz don't have a Trap House 3.
Has to be.
What?
Trap House 3.
Gucci don't have a Cushion OJ. He don't have a mixtape that is a fucking album. Basically considered an album that's a classic.
Trap House 3 is considered a fucking album.
Have a So Far Gone.
About?
Gucci don't have a So Far Gone. And a lot of people don't.
This is the same as the Fab and the Wayne. You're talking about consistency, and then you're talking about people that dropped mad shit, and there was highs and there was lows.
Consistency. I'm talking about people who had a fire mixtape discography.
And
Currency.
I just said, yeah, you are talking about consistency. If it's fire, that means it was fire every time, and that's being consistent. Some of Gucci dropped so many mixtapes. Some were like, what the fuck? Then he had ones that were so classic that any of that shit that Wiz dropped, like some of that shit that you said that Wiz dropped, niggas not checking for. Flight School was cool.
Flight School was crazy. That's what put us on the Wiz.
It was a nice introduction, but it wasn't like noteworthy. It wasn't noteworthy.
Shame still gets hella burn for me.
I'll give you Burn After Rolling because I love Burn.
Burn After Rolling's amazing. I think they're both amazing. Burn After Rolling. It is better than Flight School because that's how it's supposed to be.
And that's what he started heating up. Burn After Rolling, Cushion OJ. Cabin Fever,
Black Chuck, Black Chase, Black 501. So everybody was riding around to that joint.
I feel like Cabin Fever was one that was like the decline. That's what I'm saying. You're going to say somebody has been this crazy discography and they had 3 good mixtapes.
Mixtape discography.
Mixtape discography. He had
the Taylor Alderdice. Yes, it's all.
Taylor Alderdice
was awful.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that bad. It was alright.
It was awful.
It was alright. It was alright.
It was awful.
What's the
you're the only person in this fucking room that thinks
What's the project
okay.
when Lil Wayne let all his sons rap on it?
Wasn't that not that long ago? That was like
ass.
That was like Dedication 6. No. That was No Ceilings 3.
The best part of the album was the kids rapping.
Bro,
that was No Ceilings 3.
But at the same time,
but Taylor Alderdice is better than that, and you're making it seem like Lil Wayne is mixtape god.
But he is. What are you talking about?
Without a doubt,
he might kind of be considered mixtape god. I can't really talk too crazy because I'm a Wayne fan, but I'm just saying I don't think he has the best mixtape. I'm not sure. It's just too tough. It's too tough.
It's not tough at all.
It's too tough.
Wiz doesn't have
Fabulous's collection meant just as much to me as Lil Wayne's Dedication Drop collection, if not even more.
I can agree with that.
Dead serious. And the Wiz Khalifa, that shit was them years when Wiz Khalifa was bubbling might have been the best years of my life, and Wiz Khalifa's music was the soundtrack to that. And I think overall, the music was better. It was album style music, like everything had a theme.
Listening to Wiz Khalifa. I was listening to Yo Gotti.
No, you wasn't.
Yeah,
that was a crazy mixtape. That was underrated.
Corner music.
What was the one white?
Cocaine music.
Cocaine
I thought
music.
it was called Corner music, but yeah, that joint. Yeah, I remember
that's what slept on.
CM6 is an iconic mixtape.
Those were tough.
And I got
is that putting Yo Gotti in this talk? No.
2 Chainz only got one, and I'm putting that in there just because it was so fire.
That's just a good mixtape. A fire ass.
It was good enough. It changed everything.
If he would have had a series,
he got Codeine Cowboy based off a true story.
Yeah, but
that based off of True is so classic. I gotta put it up there, and I need an honorable mention for Rick Ross.
Based off of True Story, True Religion.
Is that the one we're riding around and I'm getting it?
Of course, he changed. I ain't gonna say he changed rap when he dropped that. I'm gonna say it.
I'm trying to think of
rap changed when he dropped that.
I'm trying to think of how he changed rap. I know he came through.
Because now you could be super hot without being super lyrical. I'm round, I'm getting. I'm round.
You think he was the first person to get off with it?
I'm getting. It's mine. I spent. It's mine. He just came with that energy and that just simplistic shit that now all the little dudes rock with now. So I think he changed rap a little bit. Maybe not totally. I won't say totally, but he had a hand in making things more how they are now.
Bro, Jeezy's mixtape discography. You're right.
I'm gonna let you have that.
Jeezy super up there.
Pusha T's
mixtape series.
Yes. Pusha T's up there.
Mixtape.
Yes.
What?
Can't Ban the Snowman.
Jeezy mixtape.
Trap or Die. What are you
Trap or
talking
Die?
about?
All 3 of them bitches.
Bro, you didn't start listening to Jeezy until
I'll tell you when.
After So Icy for sure. Maybe around Boys in the Hood.
No.
After that. I don't know when you started listening to Jeezy to say that you was listening to Jeezy mixtapes, because I remember being a pretty big Jeezy fan, and Jeezy was dropping everything officially. He wasn't really dropping no mixtapes.
Bro, Jeezy.
We're talking about his shit with DJ Drama.
Yeah.
What's that?
Trap or Die, 1, 2,
Trap
and
or
3.
Die. That was before.
It's Trap or Die, nigga.
That's with the joint with Fab, the song with Fab.
Yeah.
Nah, that's the last.
That
one,
might just be an album. I think that you're just completely wrong.
It was a mixtape, bro. You're wrong.
His mixtape.
Why do I not remember that? And I listen to everything. Jeezy.
When you get on that Piff, his mixtape is one of the first ones you see. Him in the Malcolm X pose. That's Trap or Die 3. This nigga is a classic.
I feel crazy not remembering that.
He was up there. He's one of them.
Jeezy, if Jeezy has a mixtape series, I'm pretty sure it's iconic, and I don't know why I don't remember it, but I'm pretty sure I heard it. We were getting killed with mixtapes back then. That you could forget somebody.
Bro, Return of the Snowman.
He had a good enough album run that his mixtapes could be forgotten. Some of these guys couldn't do that. Like Wiz Khalifa's career is not the same if you take his mixtapes away.
Oh, most definitely. Wiz Khalifa's highs
is
all mixtapes.
Wayne's not the same if you take his mixtape away. Real shit.
Big Sean's not the same if you take his mixtape
Wayne's still
away.
big without the mixtapes.
Big Sean had a album, bro. A crazy album.
Yeah,
bro.
Big Sean, but
them mixtapes are crazy.
Let's keep
I wouldn't
it true.
say crazy.
I fucked with him. You put me on them.
Let's keep it true. Finally Famous 3. Finally Famous 3.
I was up there.
Was an amazing mixtape.
Yeah, that was up there.
Big Sean wouldn't have been who he was without that mixtape.
Nah. A lot of people wouldn't know him without that.
That's what I mean.
I guess.
Was it dumb? He had some little
I think that this went from and I think that this is intentionally done, that this went from a serious conversation about fire artists such as Joe Budden, Lil Wayne, and Fabulous, and maybe because I said Fabulous because Toes was driving it, you tried to throw every random ass rapper's name involved that had ever dropped a mixtape.
No, good mixtape.
Just to discredit it.
That never dropped a mixtape. What are you talking about?
You just named every rapper to drop a mixtape ever.
A good mixtape.
Fire.
We're talking about people with fire. We're talking about people who have fire mixtape series collections.
I said honorable mention.
Not just name.
My nigga said 2 Chainz.
He said 2 Chainz.
Put him up there.
He said 2 Chainz.
Hell yeah.
Say 2 Chainz.
That shit is fucking fire. Crazy fire.
Y'all niggas out of pocket.
Bro, you're
I said honorable mention. The people that I said after was honorable mention. 2 Chainz and Young Jeezy. Period.
Yeah, nah.
Jeezy not honorable
Nigga said Joe Budden like he's somebody.
Yeah,
nigga got one song and it just went
music
fucking
1 through 6 was amazing and affected my life.
Music.
Blah, blah, blah.
I like people that talk about their feelings.
Before
I smoke a cigarette, then I think about my bitch. Man, fuck Joe Budden, dog. He always talking shit on our city too. Fuck him.
I smoke a dipper now. I think I'm
I've been wearing the same wife beater for 3 weeks.
Before he does wear dirty wife beater music. There's definitely some dirty wife beater music.
But you think he's better than Lil Wayne though? You think his discography is better than Lil Wayne's? That's crazy.
I'm happy that this audio is recorded, so your cap can't spread. I never said that.
But you feel that way.
I do not feel that way. I know that Lil Wayne has a better mixtape discography.
You feel like Fast.
I'm just not sure if Lil Wayne has the best. I think that this whole entire time people just been trying to tell us Lil Wayne he's the mixtape goon. He's the mixtape killer.
But he is.
He's the mixtape boogeyman. Like
he is.
He made some dope mixtapes, but so did Fab and so did Wiz.
None's better than No Ceilings.
Nobody can take over your song like Wayne did.
Exactly.
Very true. He ruined Mike Jones' career.
Shit, he took over fucking that Swag Surf song. I don't even want to hear the regular one.
You're tripping.
He took over
regular Swag Surf is big as hell right now. Lil Wayne took over.
He jacked Beyonce.
That for auto-tune.
What song?
Beautiful Dream or Beautiful Nightmare.
Bro, upgrade.
That shit's crazy.
He took Upgrade You. He took
Upgrade You. He flamed.
He snapped on Upgrade You, but people didn't replace Beyonce.
Push it out, red bone, pussy out, eat you up, spit you out. Fuck your girl in your house. I'm terrible. I'm careful. You might want to take a thorough flip. Come on, man. This is Wheezy, boy.
Was Lil Wayne really on that "Crying Over Me" song?
He flamed that.
He's
shit.
really. Is that verse was really on that song?
It's one of the.
Or did Lil Wayne just hop on it? That shit is amazing. That's one of my favorite Lil Wayne verses ever.
It's one of them up there. Like
did he just jumped on that joint?
Just to do it, just to say fuck you.
Also, he's not on it officially.
What you mean? Oh no. He's not on the real song. He just jacked their beat.
All right, I'm about to say because that's one of those songs that every time I hear that song, I'm waiting for Lil Wayne to start rapping.
Exactly.
I expect Lil Wayne to hop on that. I called my shorty the other day. I got her number. Called you up like, what you doing? She said nothing.
I think that's the real one. That's the official.
That's real.
That song. Yeah, that one's real.
That shit is so damn fire, yo.
Who else you know? What other mixtape artists do that though?
I think that's cool for what it was, and Lil Wayne is probably the one that started that trend, and then as soon next level, people just got away from that trend right away.
Now it's just
I think the people like we can't do it like Lil Wayne was doing it, so we're just gonna do original beats and make these mixtapes into albums.
Yeah.
Or no, maybe matter of fact, that Piff and all those websites getting raided and shut down with the DJ drama situation is why it stopped, and that stopped right in the Lil Wayne era. People didn't even get a chance to do it.
Yeah.
Everybody had to start making official albums.
And then with streaming coming along and all that, it's like you couldn't get your songs on no streaming platform without paying the people. So yeah, Beat Jacking got killed with the times. Fuck the internet sometimes.
But yeah, damn, that's one of those things that we can't even really come to like a conclusion on that one. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure. I know Joe Budden's discography ain't better than Lil Wayne's in any way.
Big facts.
But I'm not sure. I'm also not sure that Lil Wayne has the best discography.
He's up there.
Yeah,
I think he does, but
he's up there. He's one.
I don't know, man.
Like since you brought up that Piff, you won.
Yeah,
like I feel like, how do you think it would change if like one of these DSPs bought that Piff, like bought that server?
I think for people that, I don't know, people are more into older music and stuff and going back and digging right now. If it happened right now, I think it would be fire. The music would explode. For me personally, it would be fire automatically because I get to listen to all those A-Team, Hitchcock, and Ransom tapes. I mean, Fabulous Street Fam things and all that. I like that. All those old Dipset tapes and all that. They're going to make a lot of money up from me. But I don't know how everybody else is going to feel about it.
I don't think they make that much.
Why?
Because then because based off of sampling and the way labels are now, you feel you're going to have to cut a huge check.
Yeah, it'd be next to impossible now.
Why would you come up with the theory if you already knew that it couldn't even happen?
Like it could, in theory. Like Apple could.
Nobody's going to want to do something that they can't make any money off of.
They could do it, but it would take so much like research and going through it. It would be like how when they added the Negro League records to baseball, like somebody would have to comb through everything, check every fucking verse, pay every sample. Like shit would be so much work. It'd be worth it for us though.
Yeah, it would be worth it for like consumers.
Yeah.
But like there's certain songs what
somebody like Universal gotta do it. Like somebody that owns everything already, they just gotta do it so they can automatically clear a lot of their samples and stuff, and then they connect with other record labels that own the other stuff, get them in on it. But I mean that involves a lot of people getting along, and we live in America where the cool thing is to not get along. Competition.
I was gonna say the other part of it, they could like screw over a whole bunch of people because there's so many people that made mixtapes that are either dead or
their families. It goes back to their kids.
No, but I'm saying like you wouldn't be able to find them. There's so many people probably in jail or they're just not making music no more. Like think about how many like producers that might have got a little run, a mixtape run, and now you never hear about them no more. So
like who?
DJ Green Lantern.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know.
Like DJ I remember Juice, the one Tony Touch.
The one boy had the illest. DJ White Owl had like the craziest.
DJ White Owl,
and he passed away right when Daft Piff was like going down. So I think shit like that could happen. They could just steal his whole shit, and he had probably like some of the best like collection mixtapes.
But he probably had some family in he got family that they're gonna claim it the right way.
You know, corporations ain't trying to do no research when it come to money.
But his family,
you gotta go and find them.
Somebody in his family, he got some kids or something. You're DJ White. I know he's taking something down. That's serious. You're big as hell. Like you're the man.
But still, yeah. But you can't. You can get over a lot of people with ignorance. So a lot of people don't even know how to even start that. So that was just a thing I would think. They could really screw over a lot of people too with mixtapes.
Yeah, I think that'll be pretty crazy. I don't know, but that's that for real. It probably would never happen. But RIP to that Piff. It was such an iconic moment.
One of them times.
My Mile High mixtape's on there. Probably never be able to hear that tape again. But yeah, this since we're talking about tapes anyway, Rod Wave album. Did y'all listen to that?
No.
You ain't even really Rod Wave fans, are you?
No, I'm not.
I like 3 songs.
You like 3 songs off the album?
Not for me. I mean, I fuck with them, but I just ain't.
Why don't you like Rod Wave? Like, what is it that you don't
All
like
his
about
music
Rod Wave?
sound the same.
I don't know.
All his music doesn't sound the same.
All his music sound the same. It's sad, depressing music. Him and Juice WRLD make the same type of music, just in different ways.
Whoa. Just slow on down there, buddy. Slow
I don't
on
know.
down.
I don't think that the repeated Juice WRLD slander is necessary.
Yeah, man. What do you got against this dude?
They both make sad emo music.
R.I.P.
Like, I'm cool on sad emo music, bro. Like, every song on your album doesn't have to be sad.
Ain't like
Like,
you sad with bitches, you
yeah.
sad with food,
Yeah, you
sad with money.
Yeah, come on, bro. Money doesn't buy happiness. No, but it buys the things that make you happy, like
Exactly.
food and bitches, you fat ass nigga. Go be happy, dog. Fuck that shit, bro.
I feel like
I hate sad people with money, bro. Like you're not late on no bills. You don't have nothing to worry about. Nothing.
The fuck are you
Nothing.
sad
The
for?
fuck are you sad for? You're not a regular person, but in your song, in all your music is y'all can't live my lifestyle because I got this, and this, but I'm sad as shit. Nigga, what the why the fuck are you flexing on me and you're sad?
What do you
bro?
what, so,
Pick one.
Ready?
I don't think that just because he's making money, he should automatically be happy. Like
You're making millions.
And then he's around a bunch of other people making millions. They're all just normal to each other. And there's people richer than him and way richer than people that are richer than him. He's just a normal person in the world. It's not the money. If the money is where your status comes from, he's gonna have to hang around people like you to feel good about himself.
No, I'm not saying that.
He does.
Yeah, it's people, it's boys.
You're gonna have to hang around people that are just living a normal life just so he can flex on them. But he ain't gonna be able to do that with other rich people like this.
And women too.
New AP. I got 2 APs. Like, there's people that got more than him. Like, what do you mean?
What are you? Okay.
Yeah,
You're saying he's supposed to automatically be happy because he got money. Money just moves you into a different status, a different class, and then you could be broke in that class.
Nah.
But I still have money. Like I still have.
So
money
one of your problems is going that you don't have to pay any bills. You eliminated that problem. You don't think that there's any other problem in this world that you can face?
Probably his like cholesterol.
He's a big guy. He probably feels like nobody can really love him.
Get in the gym.
He got enough money. He can make him love.
Get out the street.
That's back to that money
Get out the
thing.
street,
like,
fat ass. Like
it's
the fuck,
conditional.
bro.
It's real conditional. Everything's conditional when you got money. Your friendships are conditional. Your love's conditional. I mean,
that's even for broke people.
Yeah.
You ain't being broke right.
What the fuck?
If you're broken, people are using you for your money. You're not doing it
No,
the right
I'm saying
way.
like if you broke, people probably don't want to be around you.
That's like a broke flexer.
I don't know none of those. Well, I do know a couple of those. Nobody likes to be around them. Those are the guys with the corner store chains. Still wear the
Like,
belts.
come
the belts
on now.
that say stuff.
Well, that's a way to make things happen, but I don't know. It's
Like,
tough. It's not
it's
money.
cool. It's cool. His album did numbers, but like,
I fuck with Rod Wave. It's just like I'm not in the mood to hear that shit every day. Like sometimes I need something that's a vibe. And then if he got a random song on the playlist and it's like all hype music, and then it's like, damn, I gotta hear about this nigga and his struggles.
I'm gonna really listen. I'm gonna really listen.
I'm listening
to
to
that
Fat
album
Drake.
tonight, all right, so y'all hate the Rod Wave album. All right, we get it. You hate
I
Rod
didn't
Wave.
hate it.
I ain't even listened to it. The hate.
Never gonna want to be a guest on our show now because y'all completely bashed him, and that's cool. All right, we'll get over it.
I ain't bash him. I'm just
You
saying.
called him fat.
Like,
Said
bro,
that he
just-
said because he
just,
has high cholesterol.
Like, cheer the fuck up, dog. Like, the world's not all that bad.
and that
You
he's
just look at him, you can tell he's fat, sad, and has high
you saying that he
cholesterol.
makes you feel more depressed. Like,
yes.
No, he makes me feel better about myself.
makes-
Hopefully, I'm gonna live longer than him. What?
yo,
Moving
Nigga
on.
say he one Big Mac away from a heart attack. That's crazy.
all right.
it's the isms.
This is a joke.
It's always the isms.
All right, nah, he's a good guy. We
Yeah.
love Rod Wave.
What ism was that?
Fatism or something.
Fat shaming.
Fatism.
You call him fat shaming. That's
It's an
crazy.
ism. You're an ism, so it's bad. But but we're gonna leave Rod Wave alone. You're gonna leave him alone. We're gonna slide to an album that y'all loved and you're mad fucking hype about. You've been talking about it for the past 2 days. You just can't even be stiff here because y'all been going crazy over this new Glorilla album.
I fuck with it. I fuck with Glorilla, dog. That album
Yeah,
was
it's
hard
cool.
to me.
It's only cool.
It was a good album.
I liked it.
What y'all love about it?
The beat selection was crazy.
Amazing beat
Immaculate.
selection.
What songs y'all like?
I would have to get the track
Yeah.
list, but I liked her song with
like
Lotto.
I
Her
like
song
the-
with Lotto was super hard actually.
Lyle sound like what's his name, Lil Tyler?
Lil Tyler.
Yeah,
He did. Yeah,
she sound like
she
him.
got a random
that
Florida
joint.
accent out of nowhere. But the song with Lotto was hard. The
The
song
joint with
with
Sexy Red was hard.
super hard, but I think one of y'all hated that song because of the she took Bootsy's beat.
Is that song with Pretty Boy Swag beat on there?
Yeah.
Hate it. But yeah.
I'm trying to think which one that one. And
That's
then
what Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that the Meg Thee Stallion song was hard, and then her very last song, super crazy. She really goes in on that. The beat's crazy. I can't think of the name, but it's the very last song. Yeah.
Is this Lotto's first? This is Glorilla's first album, right?
It's Queen of Memphis. That joint. No, I was saying the song I was talking about was Queen of Memphis.
But this is Glorilla's first album.
Yeah, Glorious.
It's not her first album. What's her other album?
Was it the last album technically a mixtape?
It was like a slap together.
Oh, it was like an EP. Oh, she dropped mad EPs and shit.
Yeah, those was EPs and mixtapes.
But I think that she was putting this out as her first official.
Yeah, this is her official
album,
release.
Glorious.
Yeah,
but it went straight to consumer.
The only part that I don't like, which I feel sad, is I don't like none of her uplifting songs.
Do you think that? Not to get too far away from the topic, do you think that this streaming era kind of like takes away from the significance of the project? Like it makes the music drops not feel important at all. Like it's coming, I'm gonna get it. Like you don't even listen to it right away. Like when you used to get up and go to like Circuit City or something, or one of them store, whatever music store, you'll grab your CD, be looking at the cover the whole entire time on the ride home, or just, you know what I mean, be just mad hype with this new CD or new tape, whatever you was on at the time. Like you don't get that feeling from music no more, do you?
Depends.
When's the last time you listened to an album when it first dropped and was hype about it?
Future's last album.
Yeah, all of Future's drops.
And then it's crazy. It gave you that same feeling because if it's giving you that feeling, I want to know how you can catch that feeling because I haven't got that feeling from a digital drop yet, except for the one Drake album. The one Drake album, it might have been Scorpion. I think that's the last album that I stayed up all night and waited for it and was mad fucking happy.
I remember Views being like that. Like I remember being in a house full of people and everybody waited till Views drop at 12. And I did not like Views.
Views was amazing.
Still don't like
Views. Was amazing.
More Life. What a Time to Be Alive.
Oh my goodness.
But I think I
think that when we have a whole serious thing like a ill situation, you try to downplay the situation by just throwing mad smut on it.
How?
Like, I know you're not
what
naturally hitting your climax to all these albums. Like you're just saying that's what you're saying. He's saying you're going crazy every time all these projects drop. Like oh, Future dropped, my mind was blown.
I feel like if you're
no. You asked what albums did I stay up late for? Like during these times to play at 12 o'clock, and I'm naming. And
this is everybody.
I'm giving you Drake albums.
I'm the only person that doesn't get that hype from excitement from music anymore. It's just me.
I guess.
Maybe I just grew past rap. Seriously, that's probably what it is. Because I haven't been.
Wait, hold on, no. You always try to do this sophisticated bullshit. No.
I'm grown.
I'm too good for gun music. No, nigga.
If you're locked in, up to hear none of that.
If you're locked in with an artist, then you'll get hype because the way the artist is marketing plan, it's a build up. You'll see them, they'll drop a snippet on some shit. You see like, oh, what the fuck is that? Next thing you know, they're dropping a video treatment. Oh, next thing they got a video or a song on a picture on their Instagram, and the song is behind it. They kind of like build up on it. Then you see them on podcasts. You see them on TikTok. You'll see them fuck around, see them on ESPN. It's like a build-up. And then when it drops, you're like, this shit gotta be hard.
I wish I can like just be
easily
impressed.
Glorilla did
by anything that drops. Like,
she did a master class on that. Like, she was everywhere. She was on TikTok. Her songs were viral. She was on Breakfast Club. Wherever you were at, she was there. And it was like, all right. Then it's like, all right, let me see what she got going on. I seen her everywhere.
Think of a project, a mixtape or whatever or album that I heard and was just like lately that was just like that impressive. Bryson Tiller, Trap Soul.
Oh, impressive.
Like just like this shit is fucking fire. I don't want to stop playing this. Like these Jones is microwave.
Future's mixtape at the top of the year. That shit's crazy. Still crazy. Great, nigga.
I listened to them Jones and I listened to them Jones.
Do you remember hearing Like That for the first time?
That joint was crazy. That was one song that I couldn't stop playing until I stopped playing it. That's true.
That's
true. But the whole project didn't make me feel like that song. Shit? The whole project didn't make me feel like that song.
It was a crazy. That was
like it's like sparingly. It's like really sparingly. Like Meek Mill's Flamers was something that made me feel like that. Like the whole entire project had me hyped from beginning to end. And when he dropped the next one, I was mad hyped for it to drop. It was like a Dat Piff exclusive type joint. I was mad fucking hyped for this shit to drop, and it didn't let me down. I did not stop playing this project.
I will say Mixtape Pluto let me down a little bit, like, just because that album before was so fucking crazy. This one was cool, but I don't know. I'm just
not big on gassing anything. Like, I don't think that everything's goated or everything's fucking classic. Like, man, something came out 3 hours ago and it's a classic already nowadays. Like, how is it stamped like that? You don't even know if you're gonna like it in a week. It's not classic if you ain't listening to it like that.
I feel like we were in the era of that for a little bit, but I feel like we slowed down on that. Like,
I don't feel like we slowed down enough.
Well, what do you like? I don't know. The people that are coming out with good music are the people that been coming out with good music.
Because even for me, it makes it even hard to have a music conversation when, like, not with y'all. I'm talking about like out in the real world and everything. Just talking to people about music when everything's fucking goated and everything's classic. So every time I say something against that, people start acting like I'm crazy or disrespecting the artist. Like, it's just like, it's not even like that. Like, it's just not that deep.
So who's the number one artist to you right now?
It would just be me saying it because I don't think anybody's really number one right now. I think they're trying to force us to think Kendrick Lamar's number one, but that's not my opinion. If it was number-wise, I would probably still feel like Drake's number one. If we're just talking about all artists, it's Taylor Swift. Like, what? Like, it's just
talking about rap.
Oh yeah, it's probably realistically Drake, and they don't want us to know it. But I think Drake's probably still the biggest artist, still the biggest touring, doing the most numbers, and most anticipated in every way.
Do tour sales and numbers mean you're making good art? Because to me, that means that us as black people.
You said who's the biggest?
Can I statement? I think that's, for me, us as black people, we say who's the greatest off of how much white people buy it. Because if you're going off of charts and tour sales, that's not black people.
I'm the wrong person to be shooting that smut at. Like,
who's shooting smut?
Like,
let's go.
Come on, because what do you mean?
What do you mean?
I'm saying Drake.
Yeah, Drake.
I repeatedly tell y'all that Drake has been making the best music for mad long. Just last week I told y'all Drake has one of the last actual projects that might be a classic, and For All the Dogs.
I don't know what are you talking about. I'm saying that Drake,
I don't care.
Drake's numbers. That don't mean to me. I think he's the biggest artist.
These ain't really super duper. Who's the biggest artist then?
Right now?
Yeah,
probably Kendrick Lamar.
That's what they want us to think, but when Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers was going off, y'all wasn't going crazy over that project.
I liked it, but
you listened to him, and I remember you was talking about how
it's not an album that you would go crazy about. It's an album that's about growing as a man. What am I supposed to be like?
Every time he drops, he gives us these Oscar nominated projects. You know, like Oscar movies are movies that you'll never watch. There's usually some boring, very, very calm shit, and they be like, "Oh, this was the best movie of the whole entire century." Like, that's how you act with Kendrick Lamar project. Like, I ain't gonna keep listening to it twice. What? I'm just gonna take it in and I'm appreciate it for what it is.
Bro, are you serious?
To Pimp a Butterfly, I'm just gonna.
I hated that fucking album. What are you talking about?
Well, how you great or something's classic or something's iconic or something makes you or music? It's music, nigga. This shit is supposed to move you, but you don't want to listen to it more than once.
Do you not remember when I said I hate it?
What if it moves you in a way that you don't want to feel again?
Do you not remember when I said Kendrick Lamar, the only albums I liked was Good Kid, Mad City was his best album, and we never got anything that felt like that until maybe Damn. Do you not remember when I said that? And Laddie said, "What about To Pimp a Butterfly?" I said, that shit put me to fucking sleep.
So when, like, how does that make you?
I like Mr. Morale.
And it just,
it's a concept album.
That was like Pimp a Butterfly, bro.
I think I need a definition of what y'all mean by biggest artist. Is it biggest, best?
Bro, I'm on your side with saying Drake's the biggest artist.
Yeah, because if it's biggest, if we're talking biggest artist, like not out of the people BET giving Kendrick Lamar 8 straight awards for one song, like just this fabricated idea of big. Like Drake, big is big. No matter how you slice it, big is big.
Bro,
Drake,
you got
if you're
Drake,
the biggest,
you got Drake
not
and
even
Tyler,
saying Drake,
the Creator.
Not even saying Drake.
To me.
If you're the biggest artist, you're the most selling artist. Like, right, big is big, right? It is what it is.
Facts.
Like, you can't just give me one Kendrick Lamar song for 4 months and tell me he's the biggest artist, and he's been the biggest artist when Drake's been running shit for the past, since niggas, I don't even know how long it's been. Like, since 09?
09.
Since before niggas had kids.
Best I ever had.
All right, so.
Like, come on.
All right, are you done? Okay. Anyways, if you're going to go by that, then the biggest artist would be Eminem. If you
Not true, because Eminem dropped seven trash
How
albums.
not? He outsells all of them.
Eminem faded out for mad long, dropped those relapse projects. He struggled to get our attention again multiple times.
Our attention, you and me. The white dudes never stop listening to him.
About
you keep talking about white people, bro.
Because then how can you say Drake is the biggest because of numbers? The people that are buying Drake's music are girls and white people. What are y'all talking about? The people that are buying Kendrick's music, the people that are buying Kendrick's music are black men. Black people.
Cut it out. That's not true.
I'm lying?
When you looked at the crowd at the Kendrick Lamar pop out and everything, there wasn't too much black people in that crowd.
It was a bunch of gang members.
Nah, I didn't see a bunch
of gang members. It was a bunch of gang members.
I seen a bunch
They did the Crip walk.
Your mic is entirely too loud.
Because you're talking crazy. Like, what are you talking
You're
about?
talking crazy.
You sound stupid.
How? Explain it.
You're trying to twist and bend some shit and spin the narrative to some place that it's not.
Bro. Dig this. When you focused on the background of Kendrick, not when they zoomed in on LeBron James, DeMar DeRozan, Russell Westbrook, and them, where the gang members were. If you focus on the background where people was actually
in California,
majority of them was white people.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. So Drake had the biggest tour, had the biggest numbers.
Drake
it's supported by a white number.
They have the same fan base.
How?
It just split up just recently.
Drake sings. Drake sings.
Drake fans and Kendrick fans were
Drake sings.
Drake fans, Cole fans, and Kendrick fans were all one and the same.
But if we're talking about Drake heads, K. Dot heads, and Cole heads, that's different.
There's no girls that listen to Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole like that. There's no girls that you're gonna meet that have BBLs in the club that are going to Mexico to get their lips filled, that are listening to Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole, because Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole tell you not to do that. And J. Cole and Drake says, I'ma buy it for you, bitch. Go. What are y'all talking about right now? What are we talking about?
You're talking about like we're not all just people at the end of the day. Like, you just started splitting up, dividing.
I'm saying what the truth is to me. Because I'm saying what's the truth is to me. People say Drake is the biggest, and I'm like, to who? You can just say 21 said it before. 21's like, hey, where I'm from, Future's the biggest artist without a doubt. We don't even really listen to Drake like that. So when people say Drake's the biggest artist, then that means Eminem's the biggest artist.
At a time.
No, now. Eminem still sells crazy.
If we're just talking that Yap, Hove is actually the biggest artist. Jay-Z is the biggest. Jay-Z's the biggest.
Now we're talking about the biggest that I'm talking about. That's the biggest I'm talking
about right now.
No, you can't say that because 444 didn't sell shit and wasn't shit.
It's just one project out of Eminem.
That's his last project. We're going off of what the people put out. That's his last project. The big you're talking about is the same big I'm talking about. Jay-Z runs rap, been running rap for real, been running rap for 20 years.
Low key, but
not low key.
Low key?
No.
He's been controlling the moves, but
he runs rap.
So he's most definitely was controlling Drake being the #1 rapper in the game until 4 months ago.
What do you mean?
He was controlling.
You think he's controlling everything? He's controlling. Like Jay's like, I don't want Drake to be #1 no more.
I'll give you that. Drake was a unstoppable force. They did everything to try to stop.
And now
Drake.
everything he drops is like, it's not that people aren't interested. It's literally getting pushed to the bottom.
What do you mean?
Like, you know what they do when they start trying to make you not see something?
Like Tory Lanez.
Yeah, like unless you're actually typing it in and searching for it. Some people just get on there and just press play on any playlist. If the Drake songs ain't popping up, they don't hear about them. Unless
Chris
it comes
Brown,
up in the algorithm.
Happens to Tory Lanez, Chris Brown, like everybody the industry hates. It happens to. Except Drake.
That's crazy that you say Chris Brown, because I've never, ever seen a Chris Brown anything mentioned on my YouTube at all. Not an interview, not a music video, not a little clip or anything on my YouTube algorithm, ever. Not a song on my YouTube music. And I've never actually typed Chris Brown in my YouTube at all anyway, because I didn't really have like too much reasons to look for him since I've been using YouTube.
But don't that go to like who they want you to like that you be always pushing?
But
Exactly, bro.
I like Chris Brown though.
No, but I'm saying the people that are easier to find are the ones that they want you to like.
Yeah,
bro,
they
like,
control it. They just control the algorithm.
Like on YouTube where you get the one ad where it's like a random ass music video that just plays.
Yeah,
that you can skip through, but it counts as a play for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
they still do that.
Yes.
Damn,
I did find some fire music that way before.
I don't know, but yeah, still, I do feel right now, today, at this moment,
it's still Drake.
Drake is still the biggest rapper in the game. I know Drake. They're trying to make Kendrick the biggest rapper in the game, like we just said. The BET Awards gave him the filled stretch and gave him every single award yesterday. They didn't even tell us that they had an award show. They just gave Kendrick Lamar every award. They threw him on the Super Bowl right away. He won all his awards for the Not Like Us song and video.
It's the biggest song of the year.
It's not the biggest song of the year. It's what they trying to tell us is the biggest song of the year. Nobody even listens to that song anymore. It doesn't get
you keep going in your circle. My son knows that song word for word and will spit it right now.
Bro, my stepkid knows that song.
So what are we? So why are we just going off of our circle?
What do you mean our circle? I don't think that people are playing Not Like Us as much as they're playing it. They're playing it all day, every day.
When you say people,
last time I went out, when somebody tried to play Not Like Us on the jukebox, people were like, oh, not this shit.
Yeah, that's because us grown-ups 18 to 35 been listening to it since the day it came out. You forget 18 to 6, 35 to 50. Some of these people came onto that song late and fucking loved it.
So school went back in and niggas and kids ain't really home all day listening to music constantly. So Kendrick Lamar's not getting plays. That's what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying is that shit passed us.
The kids are at school, so nobody's outside to listen to Kendrick.
I don't know what that.
Kendrick makes music for kids.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He makes kids for 8 to 15-year-olds. That's what you just said.
I don't know what you're.
Those are the main people listening to him.
I don't know what that means. 18 to 35, we caught that shit from May on. Everybody else, they just, what the fuck is this song? Da, da, da. And they still love it. That's why I was in the top 5 for so long. You got it. It is what it is. You can hate it.
Most definitely hate it.
You can hate the number one rapper, but
the whole entire opinion.
Bro.
J. Cole
is trash. I mean, not
I would
like
put
that.
J. Cole
Not
in the
Like
biggest.
Us is awful.
It's not that it's awful. It's played out.
Bro, like, cause I feel like that song's gonna come back to bite Kendrick in the ass.
What, like that?
You say I'm trying to rap like I'm trying to free the slaves. With his movie coming out, yeah, it's going.
Kendrick Lamar making a slave movie.
So he's making a movie with the people from South Park, where he's a black slave reenactor, right? That's on this plan that the plantation he works on, he finds out that his girlfriend's family used to own his family as slaves.
Concept. Fire plot.
That's
what?
wild.
That's real?
Yes.
I think you're making that up.
No, it's
that's
real.
That's some good race baiting right there.
It's real.
I don't even think that it would be on
Bro,
some race baiting shit. I think people would laugh together. Is it a comedy?
Yeah, make me hate.
It's the people from South Park, bro.
But
the
you
white
never
people,
know. Everybody's always trying to step out and be serious.
Not these people. Bro, are you kidding me?
But yeah, I love that. I love that.
That's a scary
bro,
everything.
Yeah, it's mad scary. We already know Stan Marsh said nigger on South Park.
So
in front of mad black people.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Stan's down with the Brown. He was pimping hoes and everything.
How hard are they gonna go?
No, that was Butters.
Oh, that was Butters. Yeah, Butters the man.
Bro, like
Stan cannot say that.
Kendrick Lamar is pro black, and he's gonna let these white people just say nigger all willy nilly and this shit. In this shit.
That's what's happening in this.
Bro, you know
they're not gonna be saying.
Are you kidding me, Corey? Corey, you don't think
they're gonna say the N-word?
You don't think Trey Barker's not gonna say nigger in his shit?
I don't think
filmed
so.
Like South Park.
I don't think so.
I think so. I know. That's why I'm scared of it. So
I know so.
They always go too far.
I know so. Yeah.
When's this movie dropping? Because I need to see that ASAP. Like as soon as it drops.
Soon.
That's crazy though. Shout out to Matt and all them and Trey Parker, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fire though.
Bro, Drake gonna have a field day and so will his fans.
I don't know. Maybe it depends on how it's taken in. Cause like you seen that Magical Negroes movie.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Was it bad?
It was cool. It was cool up until it became like a romance shit.
Oh man, long from now we're gonna forget about that.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
What the Kendrick? No fucking way.
July 2025. Oh, next summer.
I hope I forget about a song anticipated.
That
and
shit's
it
gonna
pops
be
back up on me.
It's gonna pop back up on you.
Because I hate when I'm waiting for something because it makes time move slow. But that plot is fire. That is very, 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 very good. I like that. It's like that movie. Whatever happened to that movie, that Cracker movie that was supposed to come out?
What?
Remember, it's like a roles reverse movie, like the slave reversal. You ain't never seen that, John? Should I beep the word cracker out?
No.
Somebody John's tweaking. But,
No.
yeah, but you didn't hear about that movie when it was like roles reversed, like the white people were slaves and the black people were like the slave masters. You just never heard of that movie Cracker that's supposed to come out. It was mad controversial during the pandemic. Like it was supposed to be coming out. It was supposed to be in theaters.
Nah, the only movie I ever heard coming out that was like on Twitter was the Zola story.
I didn't. I fell asleep on it, but I started it. I think I need to run that back because I liked reading it. The movie's probably trash, ain't?
I don't know. I didn't watch the movie yet, but I'm going to. The story was too fire.
I started it off. I started the movie off. It didn't seem whack. It seemed like some Issa Rae stuff.
I seen on Twitter recently they put up Ice Cube had a TV show that white people would wear blackface and black people would wear whiteface.
I watched that. It's called Black and White.
Yeah, that shit looked. How the fuck did they put that on TV for real? Like,
it was the early 2000s.
That shit was horrible.
Fox Media, like I like those days, man. You can just say anything.
That shit was wild
on TV. Like people just exploring each other's racial identities and everything. I think that's cool.
Den of Thieves 2 coming out.
What?
Den of Thieves Part 2.
Den of Thieves 1 of the greatest heist movies ever made.
Boston? Is that the one that in Boston?
Nah, that's one with Ice Cube's son.
LA. Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about The Town? The Town was probably...
That's my favorite one.
They're both fire.
I love The Town. I watch that anytime. That shit's super fire.
I think they're both fire, but that's all good, man. That's all good. We're gonna let that rock unless you just want to keep digging in on that one. Nah, these are good. How do you feel about Travis Kelce's ex-wife, Kayla Nicole, when she was saying that she doesn't... Do I look like a girl that should be going 50-50?
Yes.
She looks like a girl that goes 50-50.
She should be.
I don't know. I
don't even know how you start. I don't even know how you...
Like who the fuck are you?
What does a 50-50 girl look like?
I want to know what day did she look in the mirror like, you know what? I ain't going 50-50 no more. That shit is dumb.
Yeah,
you paying for everything after today, nigga.
She looked in the mirror and looked down at her pussy and was like, "You getting me everything I ain't paying for a fucking thing ever again."
Do you think that Travis Kelce should have been like paying everything anyway though, because he's a rich football player?
He's white, so reparations.
Wait, matter of fact, even better question. Do you think that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are going 50-50 on everything, or she's just paying for everything?
She paying for everything.
You think she's paying?
Easily.
She seemed like a payer?
She tricking, for sure.
They probably don't pay for nothing, either one of them. They probably get most of this shit free.
Most of the stuff is just given to them for free.
Yeah, because they're so popular and paparazzi and all that shit.
So what are you? You a 50-50 kind of guy, or you
Fuck
pay for
everything? You gotta pull your weight.
Save for you?
We both pulling up to the table.
Yeah, we definitely both pulling up to the table.
There ain't no table. We both making a table. What you mean?
Corey's not on that same page as y'all. Well, I feel like in today's, he's a military
Corey's
man.
a young Republican, so he's...
He called him a Trumper.
So, but I mean, okay, on some real shit.
It depends.
If that was something that was... If I could afford it with a girl, I would do that, but I've never been in a situation where I even had to go 50-50 for real. Most of the time, it would be like, I don't know, it was just like a natural thing. Like,
see, if you had Rod Wave money, you wouldn't be sad. Like, it wouldn't be no 50-50, you feel me? Like,
I don't give a damn. I mean, it feel like, I don't know no shorty that just like expects that. Maybe if we go out to eat, we're out and about.
That ass, like, if it's a date.
Yeah, I'm going to pay for everything automatic. But if it's like we live together.
Yeah, what?
It's just it's the overall expectation that's naturally put into you after you pay 100% on everything, and knowing how 2024 is, like, you not gonna get what you think that you're getting for paying all the bills.
She's still gonna say she's tired half the week.
I had a headache.
Yeah, nah, it's
leg
scary.
hurt.
My period on.
It's not just sexual though. You're like y'all crazy for real.
I just got my head done.
What the fuck do you mean, bro? If I'm paying 100%
Bounce
of
that ass.
everything,
It's just like, I'm
bounce
mad,
that
God.
fucking ass when I say
Drop
how
of a
high
dime.
I say, bitch. When I say jump,
shit.
you better say how high. Fuck all that shit,
I
bro.
pay for everything. You my slave.
Whoa. You ain't say you are slave.
That's what you basically saying.
Not Travis.
Your indentured servants.
Nah. See,
Just gotta bounce that ass.
see,
Property of you.
No,
Kinda.
Tap my name on you, so I know it's real though.
On God.
Because you pay all the bills.
Even if I don't, still tap my name. Shout out to my BM.
Yeah, good times.
But nah, like Kayla Nicole, like, bro, salute cause reparations, but
that's how you get bounced and upgraded to a billionaire. That you don't even gotta ask them type of questions. Like, you don't even gotta ask shorty that.
Other than that, like, I don't know, like,
That's the other part. All right, I haven't done too much research on that girl, but anytime someone brings her up, they have the same type of reaction that we have. Then they go on her Instagram, and then everybody will, oh, wait, hold on a second. Let's rethink this 50-50 thing. So is she that attractive for that? And what level of attraction for y'all does it take to pay for everything?
Is it an attraction thing?
Yeah. I'm not with you because you're funny.
Seriously, my whole thing from what I see and experience, not everybody, but 99% of the people that I be seeing that like they're like housewives and stuff. Yeah. It's like their husbands haven't bought them a pair of jeans since they decided to be housewives. Like, do they get stuff?
Bro,
or you just taking care of the kids, like you don't need anything anyway, or you're only staying in the house and taking care of the kids and don't need.
There's a little truth to that.
But them be the bitches that cheat too.
Oh God, the most.
You would cheat too if you was wearing the same pair of pants for 20 years.
You've been wearing the muumuu for 7 days straight.
Bitch, you got bread. Like, go buy one. Go buy some.
Nah, he got the bread.
All right, I need some cash. The fuck?
That's what comes with all of that shit.
Hence the reason she looked in the mirror and looked down and looked at her pussy and said, bitch, we not paying for a fucking thing ever again.
Look,
this is on you now.
Living alone. If I met somebody and they moved in with me, I'm not gonna ask for nothing. But when we upgrade and like get another spot, like, oh, this is time.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because I was already paying it anyway. Why do I want you to pay part of my bills? I fuck with you. But once we start creating our own bills, we gonna have to figure this out.
Yeah, bitch, you about to start OnlyFans?
Nah, my girl ain't doing no OnlyFans.
We about to start. You about to start this OnlyFans.
To start trafficking that thing.
Start this sex work. Stay away from the bull Gucci third leg. Like,
Gucci third leg, your man's.
That's not my
That's
man.
your man's.
Gucci third.
Yo, the Bulls, he's actually low key crashing out at this point. But what exactly did he do?
I crash out too, bro.
And you put us on to what he actually did.
Bro, he gave multiple like OnlyFans like sex workers, gave them multiple women like herpes.
Allegedly,
like not the
one in particular was like, what's that girl's name? It starts with a D. DNA or something. That's the one that I've been seeing about.
She was the first person to come out about it, and then other people came out.
I don't believe that.
But so here's the thing: he posted, like, he went live with Aiden Ross, and went through his test shit.
Yeah,
and he tested positive for HSV1, which is cold sores, I believe.
It's just like herpes simplex virus. It's like saying that it's dormant in him, like basically it's kind of born with it.
It's like a cold sore type situation. But like the other one means like you got the Batman and
you got that thing on you.
Yeah. So he was like, yeah, I just got this one, but
yeah.
Bro,
but he was supposed to come back later with his herpes test results or something like that, and he never popped back up. He
never came back out.
But I heard, what I did actually hear is that Aiden Ross messed with the same girl that he gave herpes, and Aiden Ross.
Sky Bree from Lancaster. Shout out.
He gave both.
What? That's the girl. That's the girl we're talking about. Sky Bree from Lancaster.
Is she from Lancaster?
Yeah, Sky Bree. She is a giant, huge OnlyFans model. She's from Mannheim.
And did she get herpes? Or you just saying she was messing with Aiden Ross?
That was Aiden Ross's short. If you are a Caucasian male, you know who Sky Bree is. She is like the number one hottest. I wasn't playing that but she is like one of the number one hottest, like the hottest shorty on the internet in the world right now. But she is definitely from Mannheim. Another girl that is on the list that he might have gave that hot sauce to is Reese's Pieces. Another Lancaster queen legend that's out here.
Who the fuck is Reese's Pieces?
Look her up. She is from Lancaster. I'm not putting nobody out there because if you look on her Twitter, it's in giant letters, Philly, Lancaster. Reese's Pieces. She's a porn queen, and she might have got popped by the boy Gucci third leg too. Also, too, in his destruction path that he's been on, he got fucking kicked off of Twitch.
Why? How?
For talking to a fucking porn star.
You're not allowed to talk to porn stars on Twitch?
They don't want no affiliation with any of that shit. They don't even like when shorties show they jugs too much.
I think if I got kicked off of Twitch, it's because he wanted to get kicked off Twitch.
That's because he had two people. It was probably also, he had Aiden Ross on his shit. And I don't think...
Aiden Ross is Rumble?
And I think he's banned from Twitch.
Or he's Kick, yeah. Aiden Ross
and he's banned from Twitch, but there's some loophole that if you can re-stream like through somebody else's on their stream, and that's legal, but it wasn't. So Ack got kicked off for showing that bull Gucci third leg. Yeah, he been on a fucking path.
I think Ack, I don't always like academics, and most of the time he kind of is off-putting, but he's not dumb. Like,
yeah, he already got. I think he has a kick deal.
He
and
probably got a contract he was trying to end right now. He was like, yeah, let's get this shit out of the way.
That's Twitch's thing, though. They always kick everybody off.
Why would people keep going back?
They kicked Kai Cenat off. Yeah. I think he probably got a decent bag over there, but they probably be on some shit.
Yeah, that's like every platform. There's always a whole lot of rules and stipulations and all this stuff that can get you pulled. I think they have too much power.
They want to control you.
Like, you think you have your own platform, and then they pull it right from under you.
Not on OnlyFans.
Not OnlyFans. You can't do you can't pee on nobody.
What? How you know?
That's one of their rules.
That's crazy.
I don't be liking them Jones because you can't smoke weed on it, and smoking weed is mad normal. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, you can't on Live Me and Beagle. You can't smoke. Like, I used to be on Live Me, and I would have to take my face off the camera just to hit my L because I'm not gonna be live streaming for mad long and not smoking no weed. That's serious.
All of them shits are against that shit.
Like,
I don't know why.
Like, that shit is whack.
At this point, they're against just the content. Like, you don't even see that much like weed consistent content. All of them Zuckerbergs and all them jerks, they not with it, man.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah, I don't get the. Wait, Mark Zuckerberg's anti-weed?
Yeah, he put some weed shit up on Facebook.
Yo, seriously, yeah, I put like a gas station joint on my story, and I still got a strike on my page for that. That
you got a strike?
Yeah, I got a strike that ruined my monetization for mad long.
He don't fuck with that shit. Instagram or nothing that you can't be blowing weed in the joint. You might be able to take a pic, but you can't promote that shit no crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. But what you got, Toes?
But
Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah, like,
what about Dale Earnhardt?
Everybody know what's in that, but it's mad.
Get a complexion for affection.
But they let you
white, dog. That's crazy.
Speaking of
I think he's more Manila.
Speaking of
white adjacent. Dog.
Speaking of affections and complexion. But Jay Black's topic. Why is black media so against black artists?
Oh yeah. Fucking jerks, man.
Like, what do you even mean by that?
I don't know if y'all have even looked or even see, but there's a guy named Jason Lee. He has a platform called Hollywood Unlocked. He's I don't know, he's a guy that's in this industry. He's kind of like a seedy, made it from the bottom type of dude. And recently he was like calling out Jay-Z and Beyonce on some like, I know some shit about you. Come holla at me shit. Like, telling them why Jay-Z and Beyonce's people keep trying to talk to me. Why ain't Jay-Z coming to me directly? And I've never in my 25 years of like paying attention to media ever heard anybody talk to or about Jay-Z like that. So it was like super shocking to me. So then I was correlating that with like how I'm slowly seeing that like things that leak out that had to do with Drake or the Drake and Kendrick beef, Meek Mills and his kind of demise, a lot of that shit I feel like was leaked out by DJ Academics. And now it's trying to make me think like, why does this media that is building their platform, making millions of dollars, off of this art that we love, why are they trying to bring down all of these artists?
Facts. And that's what made me stop watching like Joe Budden podcast.
A little bit,
and
yeah.
I was into academics during the little Drake Kendrick beef, and like it turned me off to what he was doing, because he was just like, these people were kind of doing too much, and they're always trying to push narratives. Academics pushing his political views in a weird, strange way. Andrew Schultz. I think it's everybody.
Even if anybody watches Rory and Maul was going fucking ham for Drake.
But yeah, that's crazy. He crashed out. But I don't know. It's like I don't know if that's a black media against black artists, because some of these people are actually passionate. I can't sit back and I don't want to have to say that everybody's being paid to have a certain type of opinion.
I would say when it comes to passion, I feel that from like a Joe Budden, maybe like certain ones you can get that feeling, like, but others I feel like it's their passion or their favor is bought. Like if you buy them, they're gonna make sure that only talk good about you.
And people make it like they're saying innocent stuff, but they're saying like low key snaky stuff. Like
that's all I hear.
Charlemagne does it all the time.
True, but he shows. I mean, he has the people he fucks with and the people he don't.
He often changes his mind though. He'll say something bad about somebody to make like he's like, I'm not fucking with this person, but I'm just gonna say. I mean, it's hard to explain, but everybody knows that weird stuff that he be doing.
He does it a lot with like he'll big up the person, but then at the same time like
tear him right.
Yeah, like, he does that with Drake all the time.
He just has a way with his
words all the time.
He has a way with his words to make you think something is something completely different than what he's saying. This man weird, and I don't like it.
And he throws a lot of like low key shots at Joe Budden, but I just think that whole situation shows kind of our like crabs in a barrel mentality. Like, you don't know nobody. Like, all right, when I was growing up, rock music was like the lore. So I would be watching a lot of behind the musics and a lot of like specials on like rock music.
And they backdoored each other.
They backdoored each other, maybe the artists, but the people, the ones that had the tastemakers and the ones that would be on there saying the actual facts, they only spoke like really good about these guys. Like sometimes they would talk about them. The most they would say about is their drug habits and how bad they are. But they wasn't like, oh, Ozzy's a fucking asshole. I hate Ozzy Osbourne.
That's literally what happens though.
But they say it in a cool way.
I wanted to say it's a black artist, and I mean like a black media bringing down black artist thing. But I just think it's human nature. Can I say that? That's just how humans are. Like, it's sad, but people always trying to tear somebody down. Like,
I don't see it in
everybody
country
got
music.
their platforms in country music.
I don't see.
I don't think that we have a scope on country music, or we're in the same places with people who listen to country music.
You don't hear it.
Have them on the internet with us. They don't.
Country music's big enough. When something happens, we hear about it. Like when the bull Morgan Wallen said nigga.
I'm pretty sure there's people in the country community or something trying to bring down Jelly Roll for the way that he moves.
That's a perfect example. Like Jelly Roll, they fucking love Jelly Roll. He went from like a nobody to like Amazon commercials in 18 months, maybe 2 years. So, like, I don't.
But what did he do to deserve to be brought down? Like some of these people.
If he was if it was a switch and there was a Jelly Roll for black music, they would be talking about all the lyrics he said. If the country person were to come at Jelly Roll, they would be bringing up all the lyrics that he said as a rapper and breaking them down and what it wasn't ethical or all that stuff. But they don't do that. They just love Jelly Roll because he's a funny guy, whatever, this and that, da da da. But for us, it's like I'm trying to think of somebody a better example than Act. But
I want to take it. I want to in my mind take this outside of social media. But I feel like it's a social media thing. I think that, was this happening before social media? Because I know, like, once you can start monetizing some shit, and people, you know what people, like, you smart with these algorithms, you know what people are going to click on and people are going to like, it can make you do some weird things.
I think that is true, because the only other places you would see that before the internet, social media, would be radio. And Wendy Williams or Star.
Yeah, like a Wendy Williams, and that was mind-blowing. Like, people like, yo, this is fucking crazy. Now it's the norm.
Yeah, and they have to reach new extremes to get that type of level of stardom.
Maybe it's people seeing the fame that Wendy Williams got from doing it, and everybody just followed the trend. And people, Charlemagne's kind of took that Wendy Williams approach also, and then he kind of like
that's his mentor.
Back. Like, oh, you serious?
Yeah, he used to be her her like underling when she worked in Philly.
Oh, I never knew that.
Her B mic, not her underling, her B mic.
It makes mad sense.
He got all his whole everything from her.
Yeah,
right?
but at the same time, like, look what happened to Wendy Williams when like she spoke about certain people, like Method Man.
The industry messed with her brain.
No, I was gonna say that she just had a huge backlash. Like people hated her after that.
I don't think there was ever a time where the actual fan base hated Wendy Williams. Maybe industry people did, but
Method Man's fan base hated that bitch for mad long.
Method Man's fan base?
Yes. How
everybody. Big is that group of people?
Oh, pretty fucking big.
Mad big?
Mad big.
I'm a Method Man fan. I'm just saying, like, is it like a big enough group of people to move Wendy Williams?
Wu-Tang?
Method Man right now is bigger than he was then, right?
Wu-Tang?
Yeah, Method Man now is bigger than he was back then, but at the same time, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think that a group of people that love Method Man's
hold on.
was big enough to.
I don't think Method Man is bigger now. I think he just does.
He's bigger
TV.
now.
You forget how big of an artist he was.
I mean,
him and Mary J. Blige.
He was pretty big. And
how high? Did you say how? Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
Method Man was big. I'm a Method Man fan, and I would not let this get swayed to me saying bad things about Method Man, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I'm trying to measure it. I don't think that there's a large enough amount of diehard Method Man's fan, like there's a diehard K-Dot fan and all that, to move the needle on Wendy Williams. That's all I was saying.
I disagree, but like basically the next interview, Method Man was like, "Bitch, fuck you." Like, like you seen how that shit went. You reported on my wife damn near dying.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't even know that's what happened. That's drawing. That's just a lot of people. That's just not about Method Man. That's just.
And what she did with the
overall
Aaliyah documentary or the biography, people will never forgive her for that. That shit was horrible.
Yeah, that earned her a scholarship, first degree scholarship. The hell,
she halfway there already.
Wendy Williams. So what's up with Wendy Williams right now? Anyway,
bro, she's about to die.
She's about to die.
I think she got dementia.
Yeah, she got dementia,
That's mad
Alzheimer's.
Sad.
Her son's stealing from her.
Well, what's he supposed to do?
You think she deserves that?
I'm not gonna wish that on nobody. That's
say, like, just because she used a couple words, she ain't attacked nobody physically. She just used some words.
Nah, she was attacking people crazily. Like
she was spreading low rumors.
She was fucking people's lives up. Yeah. She was doing what Act does. Like she was ruining artists' lives, saying people are gay.
But it's cool when Act does it.
No, it's not.
Cool.
I hate
None
when he
of
does
these people do it, bro.
I feel like Act is the nerd that finally got some power. Like,
that's just weird. And look what's happening to Act.
Definitely, you can hear it in his voice.
Look what's going on.
Act got a weird charge. Why is he around?
I don't know. Act must not be on the downside of anybody then, because them charges are saying he got some weird charges. Nobody's treating Act funny. He's getting bigger every day.
Yeah, I don't know how he's like sidestepping that, but I think he's sidestepping that because he makes his own content. He don't need anybody, like at all. He makes all his own content, so nothing's gonna slow because he don't need. If he was employed by ESPN, he would have lost his job. If he was still employed by Complex, he would have lost his job. But
what are they saying he did? They saying he raped somebody?
From what it sound like, so what it sound like that his friends ran a train on a shorty, and I guess she was too drunk or high to know what was going on, and then I guess she came to his room and told him about it, and then he had sex with her, and she's saying that she was still too drunk to know what was going on.
What the fuck type creepy ass shit is that? I was almost like all right, and then what? The plot twist is nasty.
It sounded like it was more like a party setting. So I don't think he's a creep for what he did, but I don't think it was more of a like a I'm super fucked up. I feel like they was all partying. So somebody popped that in a way that they were a little embarrassed about, and then they ran and said it because it's all on tape.
That's wild.
That's how I feel about it.
That's very, very.
That's a crazy ass tape,
very touchy. Whoa.
What did I say?
At first it sounded like she was like, oh,
really?
She came up like, oh, your friends. Is she saying that she got raped?
Yes.
And then she's like, yeah, your friends violated me. He's like, you already let 2 niggas slide. You might well let me. Might well let a third. That's why
I don't know. I didn't say those words. I didn't say those words with those saying. He's saying that was his girlfriend.
they ran down on Axe Girl, and he was like, "Yo, we might well."
They're moving like
last time.
They're moving like that. Like people move like that.
Bro, that shit is disgusting, my nigga. Like,
I don't believe just because someone alleges something, I don't believe them.
What you mean? I'ma always believe the victim. Cause what if it happened?
I ain't never hanging
out
with them freaky ass niggas, man. That shit weird.
I don't
weird.
Just so someone makes an allegation doesn't mean they're telling the truth. We gotta have their day in court. That's what our whole nation is about.
Very true.
Innocent till proven guilty.
But over the last few years, I don't want to see first off, I don't want to see anything happen bad to academics. But this can apply to a whole lot of people, even down to your former president. Like people who are rich and have enough status can kind of like push things off until people don't want to push it off anymore.
True.
It's like a blackmail type of thing. Like, we got this cleared, but you don't follow these rules. We gonna throw this shit back on you. We bringing this back up.
That's what they've done with a couple people.
Adjudicated rapists.
A lot of now we're getting crazy, but a lot of this stuff is just
R. Kelly did that shit.
I need court proceedings. Just because someone alleges something.
And even so,
we act like people don't lie.
Just because you won in court doesn't mean that you didn't do something. That you're not guilty. That just means you had better lawyers.
I don't know.
I wish it was a system where people would like right is right and wrong is wrong. Like we can tell which the truth is. Nah, you just gotta know how to spin this shit the best. My lawyer has to make your lawyer look stupid.
The game is the game.
I mean, we gotta make you break character or whatever.
The game is the game. Like, it is what it is.
Like overall,
I've already said I don't feel it.
Overall, I don't know what academics could be charged for in that situation. It's just
rape.
It's possible. Possible scrape. Yeah, it's a possible scrape.
We're gonna have to bleep man scrapes out.
It's a scrape charge, bro.
Possible.
That's academics.
Bro. Yeah, but dig this. You went through that situation. Not saying you did that. I ain't saying that.
Nigga, you gotta clear that shit up. What are you talking about?
I ain't saying that. I didn't say you call scrape charge, but you know somebody that like called a scrape charge, bro. Let's keep it true.
Yeah.
Like, know what I mean? Like, I don't.
Nigga, you said you went through.
What? Like, I ain't mean to say it that way, but it'll mark this shit.
I think you trying to say like shit gets murky.
Shit gets tricky, bro.
Yeah, shit gets there's a lot of gray area when it comes to that. So.
Not like to the point where they be like, yo, O's.
So about that scrape you did.
Nah.
I didn't go through anything.
Nah.
Why
but
did you say
I ain't know how to say it. That's why.
And that's the way you picked.
I mean, I ain't really have a choice. It came out that way, didn't it?
So you.
But yeah, like people ask you like, yeah, your man's got caught a weird case. Why is he around?
All right, yeah.
Oh, that was cool. I like that joke. That joke was fire. But yeah,
I'm bleeping that out.
Okay. My bad. Yo,
you got him rubbing his forehead.
Oh my god.
Corey's pissed.
Oh my god. What's wrong with y'all, yo?
Just potting. Just potting.
Fuck that.
You're a crazy guy.
Why you be doing that?
Yeah, what you be crashing out for? Yeah?
I ain't crash out. You act like I said, dog. Fuck?
Most definitely cutting that out.
Now I crashed out. Are you happy now? Are you happy?
Big clips.
Are you happy, clips. Blackfish? You happy now?
Oh my god! All right, let's try to look. Let's try to look like how we looked before you said that.
Yeah,
because we're going. Yeah, it's gonna be like.
That ain't getting no air. Well, let's slide to some politics. Because a lot of things been happening lately. We didn't get to touch on it. Kamala Harris went to the Kamala Harris. User doing that weird shit is catching me. But yeah,
I'm doing weird shit. I say her name not one time.
Before we go any further, can we say that Kamala was kind of a teen back in the day?
She was a little body.
Yeah, them back in the 90s when she was next to Montel, she was one of them things. Like a proceed.
She's been on a nice little tour run though. She's been doing she did the Howard Stern. She did the Shade Room. I heard Breakfast Club. I heard she may be doing Joe Rogan too. That's a spicy one right there.
But Joe Rogan's such a good.
I don't think he's gonna try to get her out of character.
Like he's just gonna talk.
He definitely gonna get her out.
Trump's his man's though. He's not gonna.
Trump is not his man's. He's just afraid of Trump.
That's his boy.
I don't think he. Yeah,
but
right. He shit.
How do you feel? First off, how do you feel about her going on the Shade Room? I didn't
like it.
You didn't like it?
I didn't like it because of. I don't know. You're supposed to be. I don't know. All right.
You think she pandering?
No, I think she did the right thing. You're supposed to meet people where she's at. My problem was more with the interviewer. I feel like the interviewer kept trying to like catch her.
Was she had like a Jason Lee interviewer?
Yeah, more exactly.
They can't be doing that.
And he kept trying to catch her and shit, and she was just like kind of like, what the fuck are you doing?
Nasty,
like,
but
I'm here to look out for y'all at the same time.
Seriously, and I thought we was done with the Shade Room as black people. I thought everybody unfollowed them and everything. They're still thriving. I didn't unfollow them. No. But they're good with they
news.
said that the Shade Room was anti-black. It was ran by like some
for a little bit
Africa that don't even really like black Americans.
For a little bit they just pushed a lot of like things that weren't good for the black community. Like for a long time they pushed BBLs and shit like that. Like they would push a lot of doctors and tell people, show a lot of those before and afters, and people didn't like that. And I feel like they stopped with the toxic ads. Or like, remember they had them weird like, oh, here's the BBL cream. If you put the cream on, it makes your butt bigger and shit like that. Like,
I don't remember that.
It's shit that it's not real. It's shit that just like, it's a money play.
Oh,
like,
the Dr. Sebi shit.
Literally. Exactly. Like, oh, use this and you'll get abs. Because that's the type of shit they was playing, and a lot of people hated that. And I feel like Kamala gave them a look, and they tried to make an ass out of her. I wasn't feeling that shit. What the fuck is wrong, Els?
Dr. Sebi, but nah, I'm not.
I don't believe that Dr. Sebi
I'm not
shit.
going to sway away from what you're saying with the Dr. Sebi thing. It's just,
well, all the little scammy stuff people put up. Like, you could put a picture of Dr. Sebi and not know nothing about the family or his research.
I don't know. I just feel like
that.
I feel like Kamala going like, I like everything she's doing, and I was 110% with her right until this Shade Room move. I think that's something that we don't need. I don't think that she needs to be doing, like y'all be saying, doing things directly to gain the attention of those people.
But at the same time,
the crowd of people that probably just trolls. It's the trolls.
She was trying to appeal to like the
people,
the black male vote
and the black young vote.
So she thought. So I'm mad that I'm so out of touch with my culture, because the black male group and everything is mainly tapped into the Shade Room and the content that the Shade Room puts out.
I didn't say that. I said like young black America. But she was trying to
she was trying to tap into things where she should have been tried to tap.
What type of questions were they asking her? Was they asking her how she cooks things and stuff? Or
no,
something?
it was like basically, what are you going to do for the black man?
Yeah,
and it was, I'm gonna put out $1 million in loans and for forgivable grants that's worth $20,000 to black men.
I hate that question so damn much, yo. That shit pisses me off.
She was going to legalize recreational marijuana and make it possible for black people to get into that.
Why
business.
are black people so mad about that stuff?
Because now they feel like she's pandering, and I'm like, what's wrong with pandering?
They was doing the same thing during the Joe Biden campaign. I don't even think that is actual black people complaining, because black people, I don't know, besides toes, like, are not complaining about this stuff.
I ain't complaining.
Like, why are you
that
mad
shit.
that somebody wants to do something for you?
I'm happy. I'm waiting
for
her to say some shit.
I'm happy we can get a free 60K, 80K.
Remember the Joe Biden campaign until he said
80K.
You're not black? Until he said you're not black. All up until that, when Joe Biden was saying, I'm going to do this for black people, he's pandering.
Bro,
when you say what you're gonna do for black people, you're pandering. When you don't say anything for black people,
now say what else Joe Biden said. Say what else Joe Biden said.
All right, but it's not about Joe Biden.
You just brought him up.
I said up until the not black situation. I said that.
Yeah, so if you don't vote for me, you're not black, and then he proceeded to not do anything for us.
He did something. I don't even want to get into Joe Biden, because it's not true.
I don't know what he did.
I'm saying, 4 years didn't change for me.
It changed for me. It changed significantly for me. My life is, I always got to say, my life is like 20 times better than it was before all this. I can't lie. Everything feels better. My money's better. I look better, feel better. My hair is way longer, glowing. Like, I'm doing very, very good right now. And it's in a great economy. That's what I feel.
So you're basically saying you're happy that he made Ozempic a thing.
You're trying to push this Ozempic narrative. Did Joe Biden create Ozempic?
I don't know. So nah, but I mean, I don't know if things got better or, from 2020.
I personally feel the effects of the Inflation Reduction Act.
I don't know.
I feel like everything's light and my bread went up. I mean, I don't feel like I'm struggling to live and living paycheck to paycheck. Like, I'm doing pretty damn good. And
I think
living paycheck to paycheck.
I think that this I don't fucking know. I think the pandemic times to now have been totally different, and things have moved in ways that have been good.
I just can't.
But things have also been like horrible.
I'm trying to think of what was so great about those pandemic times for everybody.
Niggas was getting paid.
Think of it for somebody like me. Let me get my point off first. I was an essential worker. I worked through the whole entire pandemic.
So did I.
I didn't get a PPP loan. I didn't scam anybody. I didn't make any money from niggas who were getting PPP loans. I wasn't burning them, selling them no butt or nothing. I was just being a normal American, going through things, and shit was mad, sad, boring, and depressing.
I got my COVID vacation, the 2-week vacation. If I didn't get COVID.
I didn't get any days off. I barely had days off.
So say you had COVID.
That's your fault, bro. like on me. You decided to be a good person and not take advantage of all the tough shit that was available to you. I did the same thing.
Me too.
I did the same thing, and I regret it now.
Me too.
But how was that time so great? The world shut down.
Because niggas was getting
everybody
free,
having masks on their face. We can't even, and it's crazy because we can't exclude the pandemic.
Do you like free money?
I love it.
Do you like free money? Do you like free money?
I like free money, but I like being trapped in the house and having mad stipulations on me and not being able to go out and have a good time at a bar?
We're acting like niggas wasn't going out anyway. What are we talking about here?
I wasn't going out.
I wasn't going out.
I wasn't being a super spreader. I didn't go to no house parties during the pandemic.
But
I wasn't going out.
Corey was having hella house parties.
I was a perfect human, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Yeah, we was all out here.
I wasn't outside heavy though. I was outside very light with a small select group of people.
No,
and
you was
sparingly.
not.
It was sparingly. It wasn't every day like y'all was doing, turning up, buying Henny bottles for double the price, all that weird stuff y'all was doing, putting $100 into a will, hoping that $800 come back.
Oh my God, people had so much money back then. I forgot about that.
That's what y'all want.
Shit.
It's like it's like an episode of Dave Chappelle when everybody got the money. I'm rich, bitch.
Reparations.
That's literally how
I got scammed. I went to work. I didn't get no PPP. I thought everybody that did the PPP was going to jail. Them niggas have been living the time of their life since.
Bro, still getting to it with the free.
Does it make me a hater? Man. Does it make me a hater to want to see the outcome? Like,
yes, I'm waiting.
Yes.
Y'all niggas gotta get yours.
Yes, it makes you a hater. It makes you a hater because you didn't take the chance.
Oh yeah, I'm a hater.
Like
I guess scared money don't make no money.
Exactly.
Some boy on my Facebook bought a V Cadillac.
But
I ate noodles every day.
Is there anybody who knows anything about this? Do the people actually have to pay the money back, or was it they don't have to pay it back? It's completely forgiven.
I know a couple people that got some letters.
Forgiven.
I know some people that got some letters saying that they're going to get their wages garnished, but that's like sparingly here and there. Mm-hmm. Other than that, I know a lot of people that they just
sparingly $20,000. They want that in your lifetime, and
no, I don't mean that. I mean like
65.
I mean like one person, two people I know that got their wage garnished.
I ain't gonna lie, my man gets his wages.
They was giving out free bread, right?
Yeah,
but they gave us the STEMI checks, and when we file income taxes, everybody income tax been fucked up. Why not get the free fucking bread, bro?
That is true.
So $1,200.
Now I owe the government $3,000.
All that time that we was stuck in a house and just not being able to do normal things, like not being able to just go sit down and have some wings, bag some shit. Everybody had to talk to everybody through social media. A lot of people still haven't recovered from the anxieties of the pandemic. A lot of people still can't make eye contact. A lot of people are still afraid to show their faces from wearing masks.
Nigga, all them people are fucking weirdos, bro. All them people are fucking weirdos or old as hell. about to die anyway.
I feel like it takes a certain type of lazy individual to love a pandemic.
Well, it takes a lazy individual to love free money, my nigga. When I work
to love $1,200,
the PPP loan wasn't $1,200. The PPP loan was mad bread. Unemployment. You got paid what 5 times more than you would get paid regularly for being on unemployment during the fucking pandemic, my nigga. Are you fucking kidding me? Food stamps was triple the time. It was triple the second, bro. Are you fucking getting free money all around?
So what is that moment doing for those people now?
All those people are up still.
Cap.
Nah, now fucking bread costs $6.
Seriously,
is that their fault?
Do you not think?
Yeah, taking all that fucking money,
printing invisible money and scamming the whole motherfucking country doesn't have an effect. Who pays for that? That's where inflation comes from. This shit has to get paid back. Now you're crying off the effects of the pandemic that you love so
crying.
much.
Bacon McDouble.
You're crying.
You're the one crying that your food bills is so expensive and everything's so crazy.
Did I say anything about that? You just said that.
Fries at McDonald's is $4.59 now.
Because y'all scam them, kind of. You
$4.59.
Donald Trump out there. You got Donald Trump out there and
I like free money. I was smart and got free money, and now you're upset about it because you're paying for it.
You loved it. You loved it, but you loved the cause, but like you don't love the effect.
Wraps used to be 99 cents. Now they're $1.29.
Like you don't love the effect. But you want shit like that to happen again. If something like that happen again, things are gonna go up even more.
Bro, if something like that happens again, I'm getting the free money. What are you talking about?
And then you are mad at a guy for spending 4 years trying to reverse the effects of the pandemic.
Who?
Joe Budden. That's why people are mad at him. He's sitting there trying to soften the effects of the pandemics for 4 years.
I like Joe Budden. He's funny as shit, farting in the Vatican. That's why you want the same presidents
for 8 years, and you want to continue things so you can see things keep flowing by. But like
that's why we need Kamala, Mamala, Kamala. Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, most definitely tax the billionaires.
Fuck
yeah, for sure. I like tax the rich. I'm all for that.
But that's not what's happening right now.
Okay, it can happen.
The average American is paying more taxes than the rich.
All right, I have a problem with the tax the rich thing, though.
Why?
Because most of the billionaires employ thousands of people. And the reason why they're not getting taxed because they employ people, because the government can feed us, give us shelter, take care of us, but they cannot create jobs. So they use the billionaires to create jobs for us. So that's why they don't pay taxes. And what I'm scared of is if they start taxing the billionaires, they're going to get mad, start getting pissy, just like fucking Jerry Jones, and be like, know what? I could have another motherfucker ask me questions, meaning that they could take their fucking workforce and take it to Mexico and screw us over.
I don't get that fear. We live in the strongest economy in the motherfucking world. You think that just because... Yes, we do. Stop saying weird stuff like that. We do. It's America. Cut that out. You're saying like a company...
Can you look this up, please?
You're just sitting there saying a company like Amazon leaves America and America gets crippled. No, America creates another Amazon. That's what we do. Like we're not being strongest economy in the world. It's always been, always will be. No matter what you think going on, we have more gold in reserve than most countries combined. Almost every country combined. We're never going broke, dog. We're never going broke, dog. And earning. We have the biggest oil reserve. We produce the most oil in the whole fucking world. Strongest economy in the whole entire world. You're telling me that a couple guys with $1 billion are going to cripple us? Walmart doesn't want to be in America no more. Go to fucking DR or something. Turn that
If we're the strongest economy in the world, how much money do we owe China?
Well, we can't argue that. We are the strongest.
That's you can't sit.
How much money?
Seriously, the crazy thing is
it's trillions, right? It's trillions. It's trillions. It's trillions. But we can't pay that back.
No, we're not paying them back. It's not that we can't. We're not. We're not. Fuck them. Seriously, that's how they really feel. You're not getting this bread from us. We'll stop your whole entire flow if you think you're gonna collect $3 trillion from us. We got a lot of your people here doing better than our own people, thriving, living great lives, tax-free, just being out. Don't dare ask for nothing. Almost all of our products say made in China. Don't you dare ask me for $1 of that $3 trillion. Seriously, that's how it is. That's how, seriously, even in America alone, the credit system and everything, this shit thrives off people having debt. My nigga, you gotta have some debt. Put the bag back. So I don't know what that theory does for anybody. Strongest economy in the world.
All right, go back to what you were saying about the few billionaires, and if we lose that, then we'll build another. That's not true. Like we have a global economy now. Like If we were to lose Apple, Samsung would take over. Like, that's what would happen. Walmart is, I think, still the biggest employer in America. And that's not a good thing because they underplay everybody. And
I think Walmart's one of the best companies in America.
It's not because they underpay everybody.
Bro, if Walmart's one of the best companies in America, why the fuck are those lines so damn long?
They underpay everybody, and then they force a lot of their workers to get food stamps and fucking government programs that we end up paying for. So really, they're not doing that great as being. I'm just saying,
my Walmart days when I was dumb young, I was making more money than most people around.
Yeah, but you were dumb young. But there's probably somebody that was around making the same as you that was like 45.
So you're
making more than people's parents that are working in factories and stuff. Like Walmart paying me as a kid, like just willing to give me money and let me grow in the company.
But you're aware of the life insurance
shares
thing
in
they
the stocks. I don't see how Walmart's a bad company.
What you just said?
Are you kidding me?
They started people at $8.75 or some shit like that.
They start people at like $17 right now.
That's not good. It's not a good.
It's good entry level. Most jobs, unless you want to be in a factory working third shift, going to work at 12 o'clock at night and getting off at 7 and 8, 9 in the morning. No job starting you off at 20. You got to do some disgusting, filthy shit to make that type of money right now.
No.
Yes, it is. You got to work some dead.
I know everybody hates. Well, first, let's not do that. I really hate when people hate on factories.
I'm not talking. Like, it's not the overall.
Ain't nothing wrong with
it's
that.
The fact
like,
that most people I know that work at factories work the strangest hours. Like you're going to work at 2 o'clock and getting off at 11 p.m. and then you're trying to cram a social life into it, and it leads to people being alcoholics, drinking, people that work third shift getting off work and going to the bar just to have some type of social life. All that stuff, that shit is not cool.
That's cool, but
school hours 6 to 2.
I like that, but then there's millions of jobs and millions of occupations that make a lot of money that have crazy hours. So I don't think hours can be
worth
something.
It though. So, but you go to a factory. A lot of people go to a factory all day for these random ass, strange ass hours where they don't be able to spend time with their kids during the regular time of the year. That's not summer, and they're still broke.
What about nurses?
I don't know.
I don't know about nursing.
If you're in a factory,
nursing is a different type of essential.
There you go.
Like I can't really talk too crazy on nurses.
Nursing, doctors.
But things that like dock workers, they work the docks and they get paid for what they do. They make hella bread for. I mean.
All right, let's say you're in sales. You're going to be on the road all the time. Let's say you're a pro athlete. You're not around your family. Like every type of way that you get money comes with something.
That shit gotta be worth it though. If I'm giving up my life, I can't be stressing about no fucking bills.
I don't. The factories that I worked in, the people that work them crazy hours, they don't stress over bills. They have 2-3 cars. I'm taking people in the. That's what I'm saying. It's
just
like
so much people complaining and crying about how bad the economy is and how broke they is. Is niggas broke or not? Is niggas struggling or not? Because I'm starting to get confused. Like, is this just niggas just saying shit? Like, everybody's broke until you call them broke.
I don't know.
Because that's what it is.
Like, oh, I'm broke, I'm struggling. Like, if I can't pay my bills, I can't afford groceries, I'm struggling to get gas in my car, I'm motherfucking broke. So what's wrong with me calling them people broke?
Where are you calling?
If you're having any of those issues right now, you are broke. There's nothing wrong with being broke. You're just broke. Admit that shit.
There's nothing wrong with being broke.
Don't sit back and say you're not broke then. Are you broke or you not?
I don't know.
It all depends
I don't think nobody's up.
Because praying for a pandemic sounds pretty poor.
I'll say I'm broke, but I don't need a pandemic to.
I don't know if that many people that are up.
That $1,200 is going to be a life changing.
Bro, you're talking about the STEMI check. I'm talking about what the people that got the STEMI check plus the unemployment plus the food stamps. Plus the PPP loans got
them fast cash niggas that be hitting you up on Facebook like let me hold $50, bro.
I'm not them. I ain't fuck up my money.
I'm trying to see the good. Yeah. Maybe hundreds of thousands of people got scammed America during the pandemics. A lot of them spent that money on weed. So a lot of weed dealers came up. God bless the trap niggas once again. Fashion designers came up. God bless them. A couple other people came up.
You mean to tell me if
that shit did no good for nobody for real?
For them, it did.
Turned a few people into addicts, made a whole bunch of pandemic babies. We don't know what the end result of that shit's gonna be. dead serious. This shit matters.
Bro, all I'm saying is this. If this shit happened, if the pandemic was to happen today, I'd play my cards differently. That's all I'm saying.
But it doesn't. But I hope you play your cards hella right, and because
yeah,
in 4 years after that pandemic, shit's gonna be double what it is now. You think rent's bad now at $1,200? Imagine basic one bedrooms being $2,400 because we printed another fucking X amount of dollars in invisible fucking money.
Whether you opt in or not, shit's gonna go up, and I think we should just go on to the next topic.
I think that deep topics are fire to talk about. So, but but it's okay.
Like basically this. Basically,
we can talk about some irrelevant shit.
But basically, what we're doing. Nah, hold on.
That was pretty irrelevant.
Nah, basically, but
we said the same thing for mad long.
Nah, because
I don't think we said the same thing for mad long.
This goes into Barack Obama saying like black men need to like basically slandering black men for not supporting Kamala Harris, more or less.
I don't think that he slandered black men. I think it's basically the same motherfucking topic that we was just on. I think it's just a bunch of dumb ass niggas because it's the same them black men are the same people. What are you gonna do for black men?
Bro, Democrats been losing black voters. Democrats been losing black male voters since when? 08?
Seriously, when I'm starting to get tired of black people, we have a fucking problem. That's serious. Black people are fucking exhausting. You're just tiring me the fuck out. Why
you're black. What the fuck?
I'm fucking starting to sound like a Trump supporter. Why y'all niggas always asking for shit? Nigga, go get some.
Because we ain't never get shit. We're always at the bottom of the list every time.
It's just getting this shit's low key frustrating. Like I'm trying to understand what the fuck do niggas want. Niggas don't even know what they want.
Nigga, Mike Brown died. Mike Brown died.
Seriously,
Mike Brown got killed by a cop and nothing happened while Obama was president.
To me, all niggas want. To me, a
white man shot up an Asian nail salon and now all of a sudden we got Asian hate crime bills. Are you kidding me?
It sounds like all niggas want is a bunch of days off work and
$1,200. No, niggas want
and maybe some rental assistance.
Niggas want reparations.
Maybe some food stamps.
Niggas want reparations. Niggas want reparations. Niggas want what? Niggas want reparations. Niggas want police to be policed. You feel me? Like all this cops on black violence shit has to stop. Like niggas want other shit than Meg Thee Stallion twerking.
So where are we getting at? Like this.
That's what we want to know.
Things that these people talk about, but what does that like? How do we? What the fuck? With pandemic money, $1,200 economic stimulus or whatever you're talking about, and Meg Thee Stallion twerking. How do they even connect?
Who said pandemic money? I said reparations.
These are the high points of your speech.
I said reparations. So how's pandemic money and reparations the same fucking thing?
I want reparations as much as the next man. I can't even lie, but come on, realistically,
we can't make it happen.
Is Donald Trump about to give us some reparations?
I don't know. He hasn't said anything.
I'd rather have a black.
Has either one of them said anything about cops killing black people? About them getting them to stop?
I can't even lie. I think both of them talked about it. One of them talked about giving cops immunity, and one of them talked about holding cops accountable. You can just use your little brain and figure out which one said which. But like
all we got is all we're getting is what cryptocurrency investments where they protect.
Every time, this is my problem. Back to the same original problem. You ask for shit. Never ask for anything. You just ask for literal shit. What the fuck are you gonna do for black people? You never say, hey, can you do this for black people? So then dumb shit happens, like they dump money into HBCUs and so-called black communities and so-called black businesses because you don't have no fucking real plan. What the fuck do you want? Oh, I want this amount of money.
So what the fuck do you want?
They offer you tax breaks.
What the fuck do you want?
I want a better fucking economy for everybody. I don't want nothing specific for black people. I can't expect that. I don't
fucking crazy.
I just don't. I think that's very unrealistic. Like I'm too smart to sit back and think that somebody's gonna pinpoint and do something for black people that's gonna affect me.
Then
personally.
It'll never happen.
I want to hear some reality shit.
It will never happen if you don't want it to happen. If you want to be treated like everybody else, that's not gonna fucking happen. Period.
I don't.
Period.
I don't.
Period.
I don't see
period.
how it works.
Period. You know the phrase. We have to work 5 times harder to stay in a door we got in more than the next person.
I know that more than anybody. I go through that shit all the time. Dead serious. Like I know that more than anybody. But what does begging the first black female president candidate.
We begged Obama for the same shit.
And just begging her and forcing her and holding her to something that you're not holding somebody that clearly hates you to. Like, yo, if you want to tell me what you gonna do for me, I'm gonna vote for him. And I don't give a fuck how bad he was. Like, I mean, but yeah, we could slide this topic to something my mans can understand a little better. What you got, Black?
Somebody else. Like, I'm smartest nigga on this pod. What you talking about?
Yeah.
Talking
What you
crazy.
got, man? Give us something. Hit us with your best shot.
What? Go off the list. I don't have my phone's dead. Y'all were talking about that politics stuff. We were just saying the same things over and over. And y'all are on the same sides, arguing different sides.
We're not on the same side, clearly.
He is not a fucking Trump supporter.
I'm not a Trump supporter,
keep
but I don't
talking to him
support
like he's a Trump
Kamala
supporter.
Harris either.
I'm not
like, they're both pieces of shit if you ask
I
me.
can't understand how she's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
but
I don't-
we
I ain't
actually
gonna
literally
say
seen
that.
Donald Trump be a piece of shit in front of our face, but you didn't call him a piece of shit.
Because we're not talking about Donald Trump.
All right, I rest my case. Charleston White got arrested finally.
That fucking
For what?
asshole.
For
Good riddance.
he maced another cat.
Oh, sweet. That's sweet.
Animal cruelty.
Is that what he really did?
Yeah, he maced the
the
cat. Yeah, he got like aggravated assault and animal cruelty charge, so he'll be back on these streets again.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
That ass,
biggest
bro. I
waste
hope
of
he get
space.
poked up in the county.
I
Both
hope we run
ways.
into some gang members in the
Both
county,
ways.
man. Fuck him. What about sports? What about your man?
Oh.
Who's man?
RJ Barrett.
That's your. Oh no, that's not my man. I was about to say that's your man.
What's he
Nah.
out here doing?
RJ Barrett, crazy.
He was on some stuff on day shit.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Remix.
Hey, redo the pot.
Nah, we ain't
It's
really
a
know
double
that.
pot.
But yeah,
Yeah, we sound crazy.
Nah, you most definitely sound crazy. That Jones probably slowing down. But
Slowing
yeah,
down.
We don't even really have any more topics anyway, right? You can, or unless you want to keep going, you can just have to take your headphones off. You can just run that John. But
What the fuck happened?
the computer probably slowing down. We was running for mad long.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what happened.
Where we at?
Nah, that's not even long.
Yeah, that's not long enough. Hey, Laddie's on like 3
I
hours.
think Corey did something.
I thought we had. Didn't we have a list?
Of topics? We scrolled through all of them.
Why ain't you in the pod?
Because you kept trying to talk. I was just about to close it. Y'all kept trying to. I was about to start
I
talking
was
about sports.
done. I didn't know what the-
Nah, I was about to close it out.
He was getting mad. I was like, "Nigga, I don't know what you want to talk about something black.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
he's-
fucking know."
Yeah, now I was trying to. Yeah, now it's recorded normal. I was just trying to get. Now
Oh.
we're good. We wrap.
Oh, then we good,
And
rabbit.
that is the end of IDC.
IDCYL podcast.
Computer probably slowed down. That's what you're supposed to do on a podcast.
Nothing.